What happens to your body when you stop eating sugar for 1 month? Do you know that the ancient Greeks and Romans originally used sugar as a medicine rather than as a food? Sugar was derived from sugarcane, which was cultivated in India during the 1st century after the Common Era. However, the cultivation of sugarcane in the United States did not begin until the 16th century. Glucose, fructose, and sucrose are 3 common names for the essential compounds that are present in foods both naturally and as additives. The cells burn these glucose molecules to produce energy, which is necessary for the body to function. However, consuming an excessive amount of sugar or a consistent amount of sugar is not helpful in any way. In today's video, we will discuss the positive effects of a sugar-free lifestyle and provide 10 compelling arguments in favor of cutting out sugary foods from your diet. Always consult a medical advisor or a dietitian first before making changes to your diet. Let's begin. 1. Enhanced energy levels. How many times have you had some sweets just because you were feeling drained out? Despite popular opinion, cutting out sugar is a foolproof method to feel more energized for longer periods of time. Sugars, especially refined ones, cause rapid spikes and drops in blood sugar. This fluctuation may lead to short bursts of energy, followed by a crash, often referred to as a sugar crash. By reducing sugar intake, these spikes and crashes are minimized, leading to more stable and consistent energy levels throughout the day. You may be aware that mitochondria are the powerhouses of cells, generating the energy that our cells need to function. Impaired mitochondrial function can lead to decreased energy production. Consuming less sugar may assist in ensuring that these functions continue to operate without interruption, which in turn may lead to an increase in overall energy levels. Researchers found that after 8 weeks of using sugar-reduced products, 50 healthy adults cut back on sugar consumption, but there was no discernible effect on weight indicators. This may be due to an energy compensation mechanism. 2. Improved sleep quality. Good sleep is absolutely necessary for leading a healthy lifestyle. However, excess sugar content may disrupt sleep patterns by stimulating the brain to stay awake. Even sugary foods and drinks often contain caffeine, like sodas and energy drinks. Caffeine may disrupt sleep patterns. By cutting out such foods, you may inadvertently reduce your caffeine intake, which may lead to better sleep quality. In addition to that, sugar may interfere with the body's natural production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. A diet low in sugar may help maintain healthy melatonin levels, contributing to improved sleep quality. In a cross-sectional study involving 395 adults, researchers found a significant association between poor sleep quality and higher consumption of sugar-sweetened beverages. The study found that people with good sleep quality drank only 57 grams of sugary drinks per day, while those with poor sleep quality drank up to 87 grams. The researchers used the Pittsburgh Sleep Quality Index to measure sleep and a 147-item food frequency questionnaire to track dietary intake. Interestingly, this correlation was particularly strong in younger and non-obese participants. 3. Weight loss. Sugar is high in calories with minimal nutritional value. By cutting sugar, you significantly reduce your caloric intake, which is essential for weight loss or management. Moreover, sugar spikes insulin, a hormone that regulates blood sugar levels and also plays a role in fat storage. High insulin levels may lead to increased fat storage, particularly in the abdominal area. Reducing sugar intake leads to a decrease in the body's tendency to store fat. Diets high in sugar may lead to fluctuations in blood sugar levels, which may cause increased hunger and appetite. Additionally, these spikes may often lead to feelings of fatigue. This fatigue may result in increased food intake, as the body seeks energy. Eliminating sugar helps maintain consistent energy levels, reducing the likelihood of overeating and managing your hunger. In a comprehensive review that included 30 trials and 38 cohort studies, it was discovered that adults who followed unrestricted diets experienced a weight loss of 800 grams when they decreased their sugar intake, while increasing their sugar intake resulted in a weight gain of the same magnitude. So, if your fitness instructor tells you to cut back on sugar, listen to them. 4. Reduced cravings. We understand that controlling your cravings may be hard sometimes. However, if you stop consuming sugar, it will adjust your palate, reducing your cravings. Glucose intake may disrupt the balance of hunger-related hormones like ghrelin, which signals hunger, and leptin, which signals satiety. High sugar diets may lead to leptin resistance, making it harder to feel full. Eliminating sugar helps to rebalance these hormones, reducing unnecessary cravings. Regular consumption of sugar may alter taste receptors, making them more tolerant of sweetness and leading to increased sweet cravings. By eliminating sugar, taste receptors may gradually return to their natural sensitivity, making natural foods like fruits more satisfying and reducing cravings for excessive glucose. A study split 58 healthy adults into 2 groups to see if a 14-day supplement based on gymnema could make them like and eat less sweet foods. If you don't know already, this plant contains a chemical that reduces sugar absorption in the stomach. They measured how many chocolate bars participants ate and their reaction to sweetness before and after the intervention. The study found that the gymnema supplement initially reduced the pleasure of eating chocolate. 5. Improved digestive health. Do you know that less sugar may mean a happier gut? High sugar intake may disrupt the balance of bacteria in the gut microbiome, favoring harmful bacteria over beneficial ones. This imbalance may lead to digestive issues like bloating, gas, and irregular bowel movements. Reducing sugar intake may help restore the balance of gut bacteria, promoting a healthier digestive system. Apart from that, sugar may trigger inflammation in the body, including the digestive tract. Chronic inflammation in the gut may lead to conditions like inflammatory bowel disease. Moreover, for people with IBS, sweetened foods may often trigger symptoms like cramps, diarrhea, or constipation. Sugars feed yeast in the gut, such as Candida. An overgrowth of yeast may disrupt gut health, leading to conditions like candidiasis. Eliminating sugar may help keep yeast populations and inflammation in check, supporting a healthy gut environment. The consumption of sugary soft drinks that do not contain alcohol has been found to have a significant positive correlation with the risk of inflammatory bowel disease, according to the findings of observational studies. Studies also say that a high dietary sugar intake is linked to the induction of inflammation, as well as dysbiosis in the gut. 6. Clearer skin. Everyone wants flawless skin, free of pimples and other imperfections. Sugar may trigger systemic inflammation in the body, which may exacerbate skin conditions like acne, eczema, and psoriasis. You already know that high sugar intake may lead to hormonal fluctuations. It may increase sebum production and increase the likelihood of acne. A diet low in sugar may help stabilize these hormones, reducing acne breakouts. Aside from that, high sugar diets may impact the skin's barrier function, leading to dehydration and dry skin. By eliminating glucose, you may improve skin hydration, leading to a healthier and more vibrant complexion. According to various studies, sugars have a significant impact on skin aging through a process whereby sugar molecules link with collagen fibers, making them difficult to repair. When we consume glucose and fructose, they attach to amino acids in collagen and elastin, which are vital for the skin's support structure. This creates substances known as advanced glycation end products. The presence of high sugar levels speeds up this process in all body tissues, and it's even more pronounced in the skin due to exposure to ultraviolet light. 7. Improved dental health. Our mouth hosts various bacteria, some of which are harmful. These bacteria feed on the sugars we consume. When you eat sugar, these bacteria use it to produce acid as a byproduct. This acid is what gradually erodes the tooth enamel, the hard, protective outer layer of your teeth. This process is the primary cause of cavities, as the acid creates tiny holes in the enamel. By reducing or eliminating sugar, you're essentially cutting off the food supply to these harmful bacteria, thereby reducing their ability to produce tooth-damaging acids. Gum disease is often a result of plaque, a sticky film of bacteria that forms on your teeth. Sugars in the diet contribute to the formation of this plaque. Over time, the plaque hardens and becomes tartar, inflaming the gums and leading to conditions like gingivitis. If left untreated, this may progress to a more severe gum disease or periodontitis. A low-sugar diet helps in controlling plaque formation, thereby directly contributing to healthier gums and a lower risk of gum diseases. In a systematic review, 8 papers were identified focusing on the impact of sugar on oral microbiota. Researchers who looked at kids, teens, and adults all agreed that eating a lot of sugar makes the oral microbiome much less diverse. These changes are important because they may affect oral health, potentially leading to problems like tooth decay or gum disease. 8. Balanced hormones. Sugar, especially in high amounts, can lead to a condition where cells in your body don't respond well to insulin, the hormone responsible for regulating blood sugar levels. By reducing sugar intake, you may improve insulin sensitivity, reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes, and help with weight management. When we say that sugar may impact hormonal balance, it's not limited to insulin regulation. Aside from that, sugar may cause spikes in cortisol, the stress hormone. High cortisol levels over time may lead to various health issues like high blood pressure, heart disease, and anxiety. Reducing sugar intake may help keep cortisol levels in check. Sugar consumption may affect neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which regulate mood. High glucose intake may initially raise levels of these neurotransmitters, resulting in a brief mood boost and then a crash. Reducing sugar may stabilize mood swings. 9. Lower blood pressure. It is no surprise that excess sugar intake is linked to higher blood pressure. When you consume more sugar, you become more susceptible to obesity. Obesity is a well-known risk factor for high blood pressure, as it increases the strain on the heart and blood vessels. Reducing sugar intake may aid in weight loss or prevent weight gain, thereby reducing the risk of high blood pressure. Sugar, particularly in the form of fructose, may lead to inflammation within the body. This inflammation may damage blood vessels and contribute to higher blood pressure. High sugar intake may impair the function of the endothelium, the lining of the blood vessels. This impairment may lead to less flexible arteries, making it harder for blood to flow, thus raising blood pressure. Reducing sugar intake may help maintain healthy endothelial function. A systematic review and meta-analysis of observational studies investigated the relationship between sugar intake, blood pressure levels, and hypertension risk. This study found that sugar-sweetened beverages and artificially sweetened beverages were positively associated with hypertension risk. In particular, drinks with added sugar raised systolic blood pressure by 0.24 millimeters of mercury for every 250 grams of added sugar. Fructose, sucrose, and added sugar were associated with elevated diastolic blood pressure. These findings underscore the harmful effects of sugar intake on hypertension and blood pressure levels. 10. Improved liver health. If you think that sugar only harms your heart, then you are way too wrong. Excessive sugar, especially fructose, promotes the accumulation of fat in the liver. A diet low in free sugars, those added to foods and beverages and occurring naturally in fruit juices, has been shown to result in significant improvement in non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Sugar consumption may trigger inflammation in the liver, putting it at risk. Reducing sugar intake may enhance insulin sensitivity, thus reducing the liver's fat storage. Continuous liver damage may lead to liver fibrosis. Reducing sugar intake helps prevent the progression of such liver damage. A different study thought that if people cut back on added sugar by 20%, the number of cases of hepatic steatosis, non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, cirrhosis, and hepatocellular carcinoma would go down. Thus, efforts to reduce consumption of added sugars may result in significant public health and economic benefits, especially concerning liver health. What are the potential risks of eliminating sugar completely from diet? There are a number of ways in which reducing your sugar intake may be detrimental to your health, despite the fact that there are numerous advantages to doing so. If you want your body to function properly, sugar is an essential component. Let's learn what may happen to our bodies if we completely avoid glucose. 1. Nutritional deficiencies. When you completely abstain from sugar, you may find that you are unable to consume certain foods that are high in nutrients, such as fruits and certain vegetables. These foods are essential sources of vitamins, minerals, and fiber. 2. Energy imbalance. Sugars, especially those found in whole foods like fruits, provide a quick source of energy. Removing all sugars could lead to energy deficits, especially for active individuals or athletes. 3. Extreme dietary restrictions. Maintaining a diet that is excessively stringent may be challenging, and it may also result in an unhealthy relationship with food. You may also find social challenges. 4. Ketosis risk if low-carb. If eliminating sugar leads to a very low-carb diet, it may result in ketosis, a state where the body burns fat for fuel. While this may be beneficial for some, it might not be suitable for everyone, especially those with certain health conditions. 5. Hypoglycemia risk. For individuals who suffer from diabetes or hypoglycemia, removing all sugar from their diet may result in dangerously low blood sugar levels if the elimination of sugar is not managed appropriately under the supervision of a medical professional. 6. Mental health impact. Sudden dietary changes may affect mental health. For some, sugar may be a source of comfort or a coping mechanism, and its complete removal might have psychological effects. 7. Withdrawal symptoms. Sugar has addictive properties, and cutting it out abruptly may lead to withdrawal symptoms like headaches, irritability, cravings, and fatigue. The decision to eliminate sugar from your diet, even for just a month, may lead to a multitude of these 10 positive changes in your body. From enhanced energy levels to improved physical health, the benefits are both comprehensive and impactful. While the challenge of resisting sugar may seem daunting at first, the rewards are clearly worth the effort. Remember, it's important to consult with a healthcare provider before making significant dietary changes, especially if you have underlying health conditions. As you embark on this sugar-free journey, remember that each day without sugar is a step towards a healthier, more balanced you, equipped to enjoy life with renewed vitality. Let this be a transformative experience that guides you towards lasting healthy habits. Now that we have learned what happens to your body when you eliminate sugar from your diet, let's discuss another topic that may be of interest. Did you know certain drinks may greatly benefit your health? Wondering what they are? Watch. Drink clove tea every day for 1 week. See what happens to your body. Or watch. The longest living people drink this every day. Go ahead. Watch one, or even better, watch both. Will you be more cautious about your sugar intake from now on? Let us know in the comments below.